This is going to be exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest. This thing was actually scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard Championship. Your referee is Tristan Michaels.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to drown myself. You can try this at home. You can be just like me.
Introducing first, from the Dirty South, weighing in at 187, Slim J.
Mr. Landmark Arena himself, Slim J, being led out the ring by security. The handcuffs have been removed, and Slim J has been unleashed.
And I'm excited about it, man. This guy knows how to get a crowd worked up.
This guy right here, a 17-year pro. Most of it spent right here in the Landmark Arena.
Unfortunately, I was informed just now that Vandal Ortegan was not able to make this event. So therefore, introducing your opponent. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, CB Suave.
We are the youth, we'll take your fascism away. We are the
A little
youth,
change in plans here, CB Suave. Now, we knew this was supposed to be Vandal Ortegan, but now CB Suave has stepped in. CB Suave looking a little worse for wear himself. This for the Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard Championship. You can see that beautiful title there being held by Tristan Michaels. Didn't get a lot of chance to find out what's going on with CB Suave and the taped up ribs, but no doubt an injury coming into this one just to show you how important this Eastern Seaboard Championship is.
Yeah, taking this title shot last minute apparently and injured against an opponent he knows real well. He knows how fast Slim J can hurt you and how hard he comes at you. And that takes a lot of moxie and a lot of drive to pull that off.
CB Suave has been quite a while since we've seen him here in the Landmark Arena. The usual tenants of this building, Landmark Arena, Anarchy Wrestling, CB Suave, well established there, former Anarchy Tag Team Champion, former Anarchy Television Champion. But let me tell you the pedigree of Slim J. Just about every championship that's ever been in this building has been around the waist of Slim J.
That is true. Not only the titles here, he's held titles all over the country. I mean, this guy, this is his home, but he goes anywhere for a fight. They love him wherever he goes, and he has beaten and wrestled some of the best.
Yeah, he's competed for Ring of Honor as well as Impact Wrestling and all throughout the United States. And you see right here, and this is going to be a match. CB Suave is a guy that I know very, very well. At one point in time, when I was managing, I actually managed CB Suave very early on in his career. I saw something in this young man, and then all of a sudden it just blew up. It's almost like it blew up overnight because CB Suave himself has also competed in those places, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor. And right now you see Slim J holding onto the arm and CB Suave trying to find a way out.
Yeah, you've got a lot of talent in this ring, a lot of technical talent in this ring, but both of them can throw fists just as well. I mean, you can take this and go as technical as you want, and one of them get mad, and next thing you know, we got a brawl in the ring. This could go anywhere.
This match right here for the Eastern Seaboard Championship through Disruptor Pro. Slim J was considered for that match because of his pedigree, was brought into this and said, this is one of the guys that well represents professional wrestling on the Eastern Seaboard. And you see right there, Slim J's a guy who can brawl with you, like you said, He can technical, he can go high flying. Oh, big drop kick right there. Sends Suave outside the ring.
Yeah, when the talent team got together to decide who was going to be in this inaugural match, Slim J's name was one of the first ones put in the hat, and it lasted. This guy, win, lose, or draw, you're going to get your money's worth just in his match.
And speaking of Slim J, 7 days removed from Hostile Environment on pay-per-view, where he took on Corey Hollis in what was called a yard call match. These two men were locked into a cell, and they fought it out until one man couldn't take it anymore. Slim J victorious in that matchup, but it was very, very brutal. Slim J lost a lot of blood. You know, amazing to see him here 7 days later, up and up for the fight.
Both these guys definitely not physically 100%, but you could not tell that by watching the match so far.
CB Suave, since the last time I've seen him, all right there, getting frustrated. Slim J playing mind games with CB Suave. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I've seen CB Suave come through the Landmark Arena. And right there, I don't know what got to Suave.
Slim J tickled him. I don't know if that is his own move or if he got that from somebody else, but it worked. It shot CB right out of the ring.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that, you know, again, it's a mind game. It's playing with your opponent.
And a lot of times that's just as important as a good drop kick or a stiff right hook.
CB Suave, since the times that I remember him being here, has put on a little bit more muscle mass. I mean, still lean, but it's put on some muscle mass, has developed the upper body, has developed the arms. And I think that right there is something that's helped add to his arsenal. I mean, aside from being a very good technical wrestler, I remember sitting up late nights in the dojos watching CB Suave train while I was sitting there and just knowing that one day this man right here was going to be a champion in the sport of professional wrestling.
He definitely, when you look at these two guys, you're looking at two guys that embody what it is to look and act like professional wrestlers.
Fan, Slim J right there was just driven onto the apron of the ring. Now that is, without a doubt, the hardest part of the ring. There is no mat there. There is nothing but wood and steel on that part of the ring. And that right there can do a lot of irreparable damage if you're slammed against it enough times. It definitely did enough here to shock the systems of Slim J.
Yeah, definitely CB has taken control, but Slim J going to those taped up ribs. I mean, that's one thing. Back in the olden days, you never taped something that was hurt because that was like a target on it.
Right, and I mean, not to harp on this, but the one thing that surprises me is CB actually forgot something that I taught him. And I know it's kind of hard to deceive somebody with the ribs, but I used to tell my guys, if your right hand's hurt, tape up your left. Throw your opponent off. Throw him off the scent of your injury. There's no way here that he should be taped up. I mean, I know it helps relieve the pressure, but all that is just putting a big target on your back. Oh, and right there, into the railing, and that will damage the ribs.
Yeah, CB is definitely in a lot of pain. He was controlling the action, but Slim J is taking advantage of that injury, and I think you're going to see a lot more of that. I think Slim J, being the ring veteran that he is definitely going to work on that lower back and those ribs.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Disruptor Pro. Number one, John the Body Johnson here with Clint Eller in the ring right now for the Eastern Seaboard Championship. You see Slim J and CB Suave. If for some reason you've missed a lot of this, you've missed some of the greatest action. We've seen tag team action here. We've seen Joey Ryan here. I'll never forget that.
Joey Ryan.
But still to come, we have a huge main event for you. It is going to be the Heathen Logan Creed taking on Mr. Impact Wrestling Moose. That's in our main event later on here this evening. But right now, CB Suave in control of Slim J.
Short side kick. Only a 2 count though.
And there you see rear chin lock, putting the pressure on. We talk about the matches that these men have faced in the past 7 days. We talk about their travels and what they've done. But it's all landed right back here at the Landmark Arena. Disruptor Pro 1 Eastern Seaboard Championship. You see Slim J trying to fight out. Went for the splash but missed. Did CB Suave, nearly a 3 count there. Went for the clothesline. Now that's the thing with Slim J. Like I said, 17-plus year veteran of the sport. But right now, those kicks to the shins and one to the chin, doesn't matter how much experience you have, those all hurt the same.
Yes, they do. Stomp on the foot, a kick to the knee. That'll stop the biggest or the smallest guy. CB is definitely fighting smart right now.
Right now, you see CB Suave is actually very wisely using this time here to try to get some breath back, to try to get some flow back. I mean, the thing about it is when you hit your ribs, and you'll know this, if you have a cold and you have a cough, you can pull a rib. It's so hard to breathe. And right now, trying to get that breath back, trying to get that adrenaline pumping also to kind of block out the pain. But the crowd here in the Landmark Arena is behind Slim J.
That is true. They're always going to be behind Slim. I mean, this is his home right here. And I know he's excited to be in this match for the Disruptor Pro's first Seaboard Championship match. I think a lot more to come. I think definitely with what we've seen tonight, we definitely are going to see some more Disruptor Pro.
Yeah, the fans here in the Landmark Arena have been behind this match and behind this event all night long. Fans Disruptor Pro has brought you some of the best in professional wrestling from all across the globe. You can find out more on Disruptor Pro by following us on social media. You'll find us on Facebook. And many of the stars that you've seen here tonight, too, you can also follow on Facebook and Twitter in many of their promotions. Much like the gracious hosts here in the Landmark Arena, Anarchy Wrestling, you can follow them on social media. You can follow OSWA, who has been so gracious as well with a lot of the talent that has come here to Disruptor Pro. But more importantly, Disruptor Pro could be coming to an area near you. You don't want to miss that.
That's right. You don't want to miss this. They are bringing in the best of the local guys and the best of the national and worldwide talent. Slim J just hit a patented 187 kick.
Yeah, he was able to springboard off the ropes and hit that. And right now you see the crowd getting here behind him. And Slim J, like we've seen for many years here in this building, is back up to his feet. And he has that look in his eye, and he's going to do some damage as the dust flies from both men from the impact of those clotheslines.
He has worked up the crowds behind him. They know, they can feel it. This could be the beginning of the end right now.
Right there, went for the screwdriver on the rocks. That could be it.
Oh, I don't know where CB came up with the guts to kick out of that, but man, that was close.
I can tell you it was back in 2012, hostile environment event held here in the Landmark Arena. I know how hard Slim J can hit because I was hit by Slim J then. So I can tell you right now, oh, but the elbow caught Slim J right in the nose. CB Suave trying to use those kicks, almost like bicycle kicks, and a drop kick there to take down Slim J. This could be all she wrote. Both these men trying to etch their name in the record books, trying to make sure their name is marked in history as the first ever Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard Champion. That is how important this title is to both of these men. It's always good to be something, but when you're the first, you're the most memorable.
That is so true, and they are giving it all. They are leaving nothing in the ring.
You go back and you think about the first ever Super Bowl champions in the NFL. It was the Green Bay Packers. Today, that trophy carries the name Lombardi because Vince Lombardi was the coach of the first Super Bowl champions. Tonight, one of these two men are going to be the first ever Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard champion, and it's their name in history as well. Oh, hit the suplex, and now has them locked in that guillotine. Has them locked in that guillotine hold.
That's a hard spot to be in. I don't know where CB is going to get the strength to get out of this. He has got it locked in, and that is not something that's easy to get on when you're not worn out, busted ribs, and been in a 15-minute battle.
Slim J has crossed the ankles. Referee Tristan Michaels is right there looking for the submission. There could be serious injury in here. As the crowd, you can hear them yelling for the tap, but CB Suave is not going to have any of it. Look at the power of this man. Look at the power as he fought out of the guillotine choke. A huge knee just caught Slim J right there. Jumping DDT.
That could be it right there. No.
Only a 2 count.
Wow.
Says referee Tristan Michaels.
You can see the frustration in CB's face right now. He's thinking, what is he going to have to do to put Slim J away?
Unorthodox pump handle suplex there by CB Suave, and that didn't even do the trick. Both these men have been giving it their all here in the ring. Both these men have been fighting for the Eastern Seaboard Championship. And right now, CB Suave, I don't know what is he going down to his tights? Kind of a bold move to be going down your tights right there in front of the referee.
He's
got something on his hands. Wait a minute, Tristan Michaels caught him. Takes it away. Referee Tristan Michaels. Oh, but wait a minute, he had something else. He had something else here. Wait a minute.
Slim J got caught with something, but he was able to get his foot on the ropes, and I don't think CB notices.
Yeah, CB didn't know the foot was on the ropes. Slim J was hit with an object while Tristan Michaels was passing the first object out to Jonathan Feltner at ringside. And right now, both these men, they're spent here in the center of the ring. But one of them is going to emerge victorious. Who wants it the most? Who wants to be the first ever Eastern Seaboard champion in Disorder? Oh, and that shirt's off. The chops had no effect. And now the wild hands of Slim J will barrel in. And now goes to the top. Got him with that impaler from the top. And that's it.
Your winner of the match and Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard Champion, Slim J.
We have just seen history made.
History has been made here in the Landmark Arena as Slim J walks out as the first ever Eastern Seaboard champion for Disruptor Pro. And it happened in his house. It happened in the Landmark Arena. And it happened right here in Cornelia, Georgia.
Yes, it did, man. How exciting was that? Both of those men deserve applause. Both of those men could have had their hand raised. They left it all in the ring.
They left it all in the ring, and folks, we're about to leave it all in the ring because it is main event time. Coming up next, we are going to have the Heathen Logan Creed taking on Mr. Impact Wrestling Moose, and that's going to be right here when we come back.
Smoke weed, take pills, drop out of school, kill people and drink, jump behind the wheel like it was still legal. I'm dumb enough to walk in the store and steal